Mikel Arteta has a plan to finally resolve a long-standing issue at Arsenal, while the club is looking to finalize a £50 million transfer in January. Additionally, Arsenal is eager to launch a £29 million bid for a transfer target, aiming at an extraordinary rival to Martin Odegaard. To top it off, Tony Adams has stated that Arteta now possesses a key component that could be crucial for winning the Premier League title. Stay with me until the end of the video to check out the latest Arsenal news straight from the Emirates Stadium. But before that, if you're as passionate about Arsenal as we are, don't waste any time and subscribe to our channel right now to stay updated on everything happening with the greatest team in the Premier League. And without further ado, let's dive into today's top news. Mikel Arteta is eager to strengthen Arsenal's attacking options during the upcoming January transfer window. The Gunners were linked with several strikers throughout the summer, but despite bringing in Raheem Sterling on loan from Chelsea at the last minute to bolster their front line, Arteta wasn't able to secure an additional center forward. One notable target was Benjamin Sesko, but Arsenal's efforts were thwarted when the young striker chose to sign a new contract with RB Leipzig, where he's already established as a key player. While Arteta has shown a lot of faith in Kai Havertz, who has started the season in great form, the manager might still feel that more competition up front is necessary. Adding another forward could not only push Havertz, but also give the team more depth and flexibility in the attacking department. In order to address this concern, the North London club are now set to rekindle their interest in Dusan Vlahovic. Arsenal have tried to sign Vlahovic in the past, and it would seem that they are still not ready to abandon their pursuit of the Juventus star. According to TalkSport, Arsenal will look to try and sign Juventus' Dusan Vlahovic in the January transfer window again. A £50 million price tag is being rumored, with the striker into the final 18 months of his contract. Vlahovic's current contract situation with the Italian Giants may open the door for the Gunners to secure his services at long last. However, Arsenal sporting director Edu Gaspar will be aware of the danger of the 24-year-old's representatives simply leveraging the Gunners' interest to secure a better contract offer for their client from Juventus. Why Arsenal need a new striker? While Kai Havertz has made a positive impact at the Emirates, Gabriel Jesus has struggled significantly since the beginning of last season. The Brazilian forward has been plagued by ongoing injury problems, and his confidence appears to be at an all-time low. He's been unable to rediscover his goal-scoring form, with his last Premier League goal dating back to January, a drought that hasn't gone unnoticed. Jesus faced harsh criticism from Arsenal fans after his poor performance against Southampton, and it's becoming increasingly clear that he may no longer be a central figure in Arteta's long-term plans. His struggles, both physically and mentally, have opened up questions about his future role within the squad. Arsenal keen to launch £29 million January transfer raid for extraordinary Martin Odegaard rival. Arsenal have been feeling the effects of Martin Odegaard's absence in recent weeks, with the club captain's injury proving costly, especially during their 2-0 defeat to Bournemouth in the Premier League. Without Odegaard, Arsenal struggled to find creativity in their attack. Mikel Arteta fielded a midfield trio of Mikel Merino, Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey, a lineup that offered plenty of experience and defensive strength, but lacked the finesse needed to break down Bournemouth's defense. Arteta faced criticism for bringing on Ethan Nwaneri so late in the game, with many arguing that the talented 17-year-old should have started, given the clear need for more creativity. Adding to Arsenal's woes is the fact that both Emile Smith-Rowe and Fabio Vieira left the club during the summer transfer window, leaving the squad thin on playmakers capable of stepping in for Odegaard. This lack of depth in creative midfield options has become a pressing concern for the Gunners. Arsenal targeting Oscar Gluk after Martin Odegaard injury. It seems Mikel Arteta is looking to address Arsenal's lack of creativity in the upcoming January transfer window. While bringing in another creative midfielder would certainly help bolster the squad, there's a delicate balance to consider regarding team harmony. When Martin Odegaard returns to full fitness, he's a guaranteed starter. Any player brought in to fill that creative midfield role would need to be comfortable with playing a supporting role to the Norwegian captain. Finding someone who is not only talented, but also willing to accept a backup position could be key to maintaining the squad's cohesion and morale. According to Caught Offside, Arsenal are reportedly keen on signing Oscar Gluk from RB Salzburg. The young Israeli talent has been turning heads with his impressive performances in recent seasons and is seen as a player with massive potential for the future. At this stage in his career, Gluk would likely be comfortable taking on a supporting role behind Martin Odegaard. Gluk could be available for around around £29 million in the January transfer window, and he's eager to challenge himself in the Premier League. Arsenal have been monitoring him for a while and recognize the extraordinary qualities he brings, which could make him a perfect addition as a creative understudy to Odegaard. One potential concern with the signing of Oscar Gluk is how it might affect the development of Ethan Nwaneri, Arsenal's highly regarded academy prodigy. Nwaneri is seen as a huge talent within the club, and fans are eager to see more of him. The worry is that bringing in a new creative midfielder like Gluk could limit Nwaneri's opportunities and hinder his progression. While Gluk's appeal is clear, Mikel Arteta must be careful to balance squad depth with nurturing young talent. Prioritizing Nwaneri's development should be a key consideration in any transfer decision, ensuring that the club's future isn't compromised by immediate needs. Tony Adams claims Mikel Arteta now has one key component that can win Arsenal the Premier League title. According to Arsenal legend Tony Adams, one particular move Mikel Arteta made during the summer could be the key to delivering the Premier League title for the Gunners this season. Adams, who won 4 league titles with Arsenal and captained the team across 3 different decades, is in a unique position to evaluate their title chances. His influence as a defensive leader is well remembered in North London, but despite the significant changes in the game since his retirement in 2002, Adams believes he's identified something crucial Arteta has done to push Arsenal closer to success this year. Though details of what exactly Adams referred to haven't been explicitly mentioned here, it's clear that the former captain sees Arteta's summer decisions as potentially game-changing for the Gunners. Tony Adams makes Arsenal Premier League title claim. In an interview with The Mirror, Adams was quizzed on the form of Arteta's squad so far this season. Naturally, the former defender was asked to share his verdict on the current back four, where he assessed new arrival Riccardo Calafiori. Adams expressed his delight over Edu and Arteta's decision to hire the Italian during the summer transfer window, for reasons other than his quality. "Every time I've won the league title, you need 3 central defenders," Adams explained. "Martin Keown was there for us and covered for me and Boldy, same when Sol Campbell was there. Martin was the main man in 1998. You need that extra man. You can't play in these competitions week in, week out and not have backup. You're going to dip in form and there will be injuries, and Calafiori looks an exciting acquisition." It's fair to say that Calafiori has Mr. Arsenal's seal of approval, which is huge praise considering the place in the club's history that is reserved for Adams. The 4-time English top-flight winner believes that signing the Italy international could be integral to Arsenal's bid for the league title, and the early signs would suggest that he isn't wrong. Riccardo Calafiori's importance is already clear. Not only is Riccardo Calafiori a standout player with a profile that suits the Premier League, but at just 22 years old, he brings valuable depth and versatility to Mikel Arteta's squad. With the addition of both Calafiori and Jurrien Timber, Arteta has effectively strengthened his defense as if he signed 4 top players. The versatility of this duo is a significant asset, as both can perform well as center backs or fullbacks, which is something Arteta greatly values. Tony Adams emphasized the necessity of having at least 3 center backs ready to compete week in and week out, and with Calafiori's arrival, Arsenal now has that depth. This new addition alleviates any concerns regarding defensive cover, ensuring the team is well equipped to handle the demands of the season. Well folks, those were the main news for today. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated on everything happening with our beloved team, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Thanks for joining us, and until the next video.